Today on the podcast, we are featuring the Austin, Texas-based electronic indie solo artist First Base Runner. Learn more about him and listen to his track Pirouette off his full-length album 7 Years of Silence, out now. Welcome to the Eat, Sleep, Breathe Music podcast, where we talk all things music. I'm your host, Jeanette Kinzel, music blogger and enthusiast. Let's get started with today's episode. Just popping in to give you guys a heads up. This podcast contains paid promotional content. That means we were compensated for the feature. All opinions are our own, and we only choose to represent music that we truly dig. Now on with the show. Hey everyone, welcome to the Eat, Sleep, Breathe Music podcast. My name is Jeanette and I am your host. Today I am chatting about the Austin, Texas-based artist called First Base Runner, and I want to give you a little breakdown about First Base Runner. So this is actually the musical project of the Texas native Tim Husman. He was born in Amarillo, Texas, and spent most of his adult life in Austin. Currently, he's living in the hills outside of the city. First Base Runner is the latest project from Tim Husman after a 7-year hiatus. He is a talented multi-instrumentalist, and before doing First Base Runner, he played drums, synth, and arranged electronic live setups for many international acts across North America. He played everywhere from the Troubadour and the Fillmore to Montreal's St. James United Church. But after years of playing, he kind of felt the need to get out of the scene and kind of clear his head. So he decided to take a hiatus just so he could get back into a creative mind and start a fresh new sound. So this is basically the solo project that came about of that after the musical hiatus. And he kind of gathered his love of vintage synthesizers, atmospheric musical acts, and surrealist cinema and kind of merged it all into one musical experience. He basically has crafted musical compositions conveying the ironies of the human condition and the privacy of his personal studio, according to his bio. Basically, he wanted to leave all the distraction of the city behind just so he could sit down and craft some cascading sonics that made up his new record, 7 Years of Silence. This track is the second song that I've heard from First Base Runner, and the first song that I heard was called All Thoughts, and we actually had featured it as well on our website, and I'll leave a link to that in the show notes if you want to check it out. But I really thought that song was cool. It was a gritty yet inviting song, and it really had this gothic pop meets dance party anthem feel to it. So it was dark yet airy, and also upbeat while being dark. It was kind of a cool mix of different musical genres, and it really appealed to me as a fun and infectious track. So I thought that was cool, and when I saw the second single come out, I decided that I wanted to do a podcast on it. And like the music before, this track, the one Pirouette that's newer, it also has that dichotomy of light and dark essence to it. It's got these melancholy melodies that are paired with uplifting lyrics, kind of to overcome problems and find the strength of the ability to get through the day. I feel like music can be so powerful when we're feeling down and depressed, and having positive lyrics even against a dark background is kind of motivating and encouraging. And even Husman had said about the song, he said, the song's about trying to find your way again. It's about the struggles that we experience in life and a need to find the strength to overcome them. It explores ideas of directionality in a world that often provides none. So, you can kind of see that he's also providing the listener for an uplifting musical experience. When you think about his music overall, the genres that he kind of uses typically meld together trip hop, gothic pop, and avant-garde post-rock. All of these musical styles come together nicely in a neat little package. They layer on top of each other and create this massive soundscape that is, also very atmospheric and airy. It's really interesting how things kind of combine together to make one new sound. And, it's very infectious. The melodies and the vocal lyrics are enticing, and they explore the intricacies of the human condition. And it's cerebral, but it's also very enjoyable and uplifting. When it comes to comparing First Base Runner to other artists, just to get an idea of like his sound, he's been said to appeal to fans of the Gothic and avant-garde. His airy, layered soundscapes are said to appeal to fans of Trent Reznor and Godspeed You! Black Emperor. So if you're into those artists, you may like First Base Runner as well. But hearing is believing, right? So now I'm going to play the track for you to listen, and you can judge for yourself.
Before you fall down, before this fall, tighten up your grip. Before you fall, tighten up your grip. Before this fall, tighten up your lips.
We would love to know what you think about this track. You can tell us in a comment on our podcast episode webpage, or leave us an audio comment at the link in the episode summary. For more information on First Base Runner, check out his official website at www.firstbaserunner.com, and that's first with the number 1 STBASERUNNER.com. You can also follow him on social media at the handle First Base Runner. That's the number 1 STBASERUNNERMUSIC, and on Instagram and Twitter at the handle First Base Runner with the number 1. If you're looking for more new music, be sure to subscribe to our podcast. See our other podcast episodes and as well as our music features on our website at www.eatsleepbreathemusic.com. That's EATSLEEPBREATHEMUSIC.com. Thanks so much for listening to the Eat, Sleep, Breathe Music podcast. To find new music and learn more about what we do, you can check out our website at www.eatsleepbreathemusic.com.